I've heard so much negativity when it comes to this project growing up, and then I finally went and I actually took the time out to listen to it for myself, and I'm like, were we listening to the same thing? Did y'all really not hear what she just said? Did that not just hit y'all the same way it hit me? If you think about it, that's truly what an unplugged is. There's not all these theatrics with the unplugged. It's raw and uncut. This project has truly aged so gracefully. Because I was even have so many different conversations with people, and they're like, yeah, we were expecting her to do this and that, but that's the issue, all these expectations that we have set out. Stop expecting things of people.
Christ's love isn't like everybody else's love. It's not like the world's love. The world's love loves you when you do things right or when you do things with them. But as soon as you make a mistake, they take that love away. But what I've experienced with the love of Christ is that it loves first. It loves through wrongdoing. It loves when you shouldn't be loved anymore. It's unconditional. And that's the love that I believe is going to change the world and has changed me.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Micaiah. I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black.
Yo, Sasha here. Excuse me? Supermodels do not fly business class. Now, I'm not gonna demand a private jet, but I think Jag could at least spring for first class.
And today, as per usual, I am bringing you all a video. Let me take y'all back, man, as I do so well. And I want to really understand why many overlooked the Lauryn Hill Unplugged performance.
One of these songs is about me first. Is rebelled while today is still today.
Because this was just a beautiful work of art that was very underappreciated, was not valued. People didn't really understand the depth and really just how powerful this performance was. But before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And if you're new, hey, and if you're a returner, I really, truly appreciate the love. I don't take it for granted. I'm thankful. Thank you for 1,000+ subscribers. I am truly grateful. Like, I'm not taking it for granted. I just thank you, Lord. And I thank you all for finding interest in my videos. This makes me really happy, and I'm just looking forward to continuing to grow, God willing. Yes. And if you are new here, this is your first time, I do a mixture of various different commentary topics. I blast to the past and I do more nostalgic topics such as this. I do more topics with depth or conscious related topics, and I'm also very nerdy, so I tap into a lot of nerd related content. So if you like that kind of stuff, come on, I got you. I'm very diverse, so I love an array of things. And if you get the chance, please check out my social media platforms. My Instagram is at @moremicaiah. I'll leave you one and more. And my TikTok is at the life of Kaya. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Lauryn simplified her approach, eliminating extravagant production and grand personas, focusing solely on her voice, guitar, and authentic self. She revealed her brokenness, healing journey, and introspective nature, such as vulnerability, is uncommon, particularly for an artist of her stature. She was not attempting to meet the crowd's expectations. Instead, she presented her authentic self, regardless of the discomfort it may have caused or the fact that it did not align with the refined image that others desired from her. The insights she conveyed regarding freedom, identity, truth, the music industry, and self-love were profoundly introspective and philosophical. Lauryn received significant criticism for her performance, as it was deemed neither radio ready, quote unquote, nor perfect, quote unquote. However, it demonstrated great courage for her to present herself during her struggles, rather than waiting until she was, quote unquote, fixed or fitting into an image that the music industry had of her. Despite its raw and unrefined nature, the depth of her talent was evident. Her vocal ability, guitar skills, and songwriting all conveyed profound emotion and soul without requiring embellishment. And I do want to mention that she had so much depth in all of her songs that she put out. And for her to remember all of those lyrics Back to back, you can tell that this is something she's really been honing and perfecting, and she really believes her words. Many of her lyrics and spoken interludes revealed her pursuit of a spiritual journey, seeking to reconnect with a purpose greater than fame or music itself. And that's one aspect of the performance that I truly loved, is her speaking about her relationship with God and how that's her source of peace and her source of finding who she is by her getting in her word, reading the Bible, and really reconnecting to her true self, because that is how we find our identity, through the word of God. She imparted valuable lessons to the audience as if addressing family members. Her intention was not to seek applause, but to provide a solace place, a place of comfort, a place of truth, for people to be vulnerable and for people to feel comfortable. Or honestly, creating a space to also feel uncomfortable, for you to think outside the box and think deeper and really open your mind. Now, there were many impactful gems to take away from this whole performance, but I just wanted to highlight a few. She stated, "What I was feeling, I couldn't control. I had to stop being an artist. I had to just be a human." Lauryn acknowledged the necessity of relinquishing her artist identity in order to genuinely heal and attain tranquility and to center back with the Lord. Lauryn stated, "You have to be courageous to be disliked. You have to be courageous to be willing to be unpopular." Lauryn discussed the fear associated with liberating oneself from societal expectations and emphasizing its essential role in genuine personal development. And lastly, Lauryn stated, "Fantasy is what they want, but reality is what they need, and I've just retired from the fantasy part." She had ceased to pretend. Aware that others desired her ideal persona, she opted to present them with her authentic self instead. The album was challenging for audiences to appreciate initially. However, it has matured beautifully over time. What's truly unfortunate is I don't think people really took the time to listen to the words and the depth that Lauryn displayed throughout this performance. I think it has a lot to do with people always looking at the image of things and things being so refined, but there is so much beauty in the rawness, the uncut, behind the scenes aspect of things, that I think this is one of the biggest reasons why people could not digest this body of work. We all know that she only had one album, and I think a lot of people were looking forward to her displaying the content from that album, but she has the liberty to grow and to be free, and she's grown from that album at that time. Now, her first album was so impactful. To see both sides of the discussion, I understand why some was like, okay, I want that. I want what I heard from the Miseducation. Like, that's what I want to hear. And it is such a great album. That's why it's one of the greatest albums in my opinion. And I understand why people were walking into it thinking they were about to get that same Lauryn, but there's been a gap. She's had a lot of changes during that time. She's had an evolution, and she's tapping into different things. She's finding out things about herself. She's growing, and she's tapping into the Lord and just learning so much. So why would people expect her to still be the same? And I think that's the problem, is that a lot of people are not open to change and evolution when it comes to things. Because I understand maybe the pitch wasn't right here, and she even stated that at certain aspects of her performance. Like, everything she was saying was like gems after gems after gems. She was just dropping so much knowledge. It was so much to digest. Like, even with me, I still have to go back and really listen, because she was saying so much in this whole performance. She tapped into different avenues that was just like no other. Her mind is just not even here. She has so much depth to her. This is my issue when it comes to the project, is that I've heard so much negativity when it comes to this project growing up, and then I finally went and I actually took the time out to listen to it for myself, and I'm like, were we listening to the same thing? Did y'all really not hear what she just said? Did that not just hit y'all the same way it hit me? Even now, that seeps into now where we're so caught up in the image of things and making sure everything is so perfect and refined. But she let loose. She was like, I don't want to be perfect. I don't want to set it up and be perfect. I just want to be raw and uncut. And if you think about it, that's truly what an unplugged is. There's not all these theatrics with the unplugged. It's raw and uncut. And people miss the mark with this. Truly miss the mark with this. And this has aged so gracefully. This project has truly aged so gracefully. If you have not taken the chance to really dive into this project in depth, this is not a project that you listen to once or twice. It's gonna be something that you're probably gonna have to keep listening to and really dive into, because she said so much on these projects, but she was really so vulnerable, and she was able to tap into different aspects and really just allow you to open your mind and be uncomfortable. These conversations could be very uncomfortable, but that's the purpose. It's allowing you to step outside the box and think of something differently. Think of something differently. Do not always fit into this standard that everyone has for you. Don't feel like just because everyone is going right, you need to go right. Be who the Lord has made you to be, not what anyone else expects you to be. A lot of times we put people and we put ourselves on these high pedestals, and we put so much pressure on ourselves. We're our biggest critics. It's okay to relax. It's okay to leave it all to the Lord. Everything is going to fall into the place the way it's supposed to fall into place. We just have to relax a little bit. And I think that's what she really showed with this performance. I internalized so much, but it was just step back, take a deep breath, and just be present. Enjoy the moment. Seek the Lord. Hear his voice. Really just console with him. And everything will be okay. Even if it doesn't feel like it's okay, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Like I said, I urge you all to go back and listen to this project, because this project was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I don't understand why so many have slept on this, because I was even have so many different conversations with people, and they're like, yeah, we were expecting her to do this and that, but that's the issue, all these expectations that we have set out. Stop expecting things of people and allow it to just be. Have a perspective on a clear canvas rather than what occurred before. And I think that was the issue. A lot of people couldn't internalize this in the proper way because they kept having set in their mind the image she had before. So if we don't learn anything from this, I just want you all to be present, to really consult with God, consult with him on what you should do in all your steps. And don't feel like you need to fit in this cookie cutter image. It's okay sometimes just come on camera or just go all out and about. I'm not saying for you not to be put together, but everything doesn't have to be so perfect, because perfect is not possible. The only perfect person is Jesus, okay? We're far from that. We are flawed beings that should just be. I thank you all for watching. If you like this kind of content, once again, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you disagree, that is okay, but let's have a healthy disagreement. I want you all to remember that you are loved by the one who created the universe. He made you for such a special, special purpose. So dare to be different and let your light shine bright. He knew you before you were in your mother's womb. So you're destined for greatness. You are destined for greatness. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Stay blessed, everyone.